Dear friends and doctors and therapists and healers in Chinese medicine, I'm very happy to introduce a very important retreat that we will have in Assisi during the Eastern time. As you surely know, Assisi is a very important place in the story and history of Christianity. It is a birthplace of a very important person that you surely know, which is called Saint Francis, and which spent all his life to look and to search for ultimate truth and also to help other sentient beings as much as he could. His life is definitely an example for many of us, and many centuries after his death, after his passing away, you can feel in this place here in Assisi his presence, his timeless presence. So we have choose this time to make a retreat during the Easter time because this is a particular moment in the history of Christianity. This is a moment where Christ was suffering when he was put on the cross, where he was expressing his boundless compassion towards all sentient beings. And so I have decided to use this particular opportunity to spend many days together with friends and relatives and so on, and to meditate on the great Buddha of compassion called Chenrezi, or in Sanskrit, Avalokiteshvara. This Buddha aspect is a well known, it is actually known as being the most important Buddha's activity in Tibet, but not only in Tibet, in many other countries of the world like China and Japan and so on, but particularly Tibet because, as you surely know, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and His Holiness the Gyalwa Karmapa, the 17th Karmapa, both are recognized as being a reincarnation, an emanation of this boundless compassion, which works for the benefit of all sentient beings. It is said that all Tibetan already at the time or short after birth, the very important mantra Omani Padme Hum learned, and that afterwards this mantra and this meditation will be actually the most important one for all of them. It is said that Chenrezi is white like a snow mountain, which is obviously very similar like the mountain, like the Himalaya in Tibet. It is said that he has four arms, which represent the four limitless quality of the enlightenment mind, which are equanimity, which means a state of beyond past and future, and love, compassion, and complete joy or felicity. So this Buddha aspect will be actually the subject of this retreat during those days, and I'm very happy that so many of you will come to take part of this retreat. And I feel very deeply in my heart that this has something to do with the place here. This has something to do with the story of Francesco from Assisi, and definitely it has something to do with the history of Jesus Christ, who suffered during that time, passed away, or let's say moved to another dimension, and proved until his last moment that love and compassion were actually the highest meaning in one's human life, and that we should try to develop in all our lifetime a very deep and profound loving compassion towards all sentient beings. And what I mean here is not only humans and so on, but also beings that we cannot see, beings which have passed away, and also animals. I know that many of the people which will come during this retreat are doctors, healers, and in the TCM and other medical field, and I'm very happy about. I rejoice particularly about this to see that not only relative skillful means are learned properly in order to treat and to help others, but also ultimate skillful means based on wisdom. This is compared like the two wings of a bird, and the one wing is a skillful means we need in order to be able to treat others properly. We have to study, and we have to study a lot, especially if we decide to apply properly Chinese medicine. But at the same time, this relative skillful means, even though they are great, even though we have wonderful method to help others with acupuncture, herbs, massage, and different techniques, it's not sufficient enough. It actually doesn't touch really what we call the causes or the origin of suffering, which is the attachment to this body, to what we believe to be this body, thoughts, and emotion. And that's why a doctor has always to, let's say, to enhance, let's say, his ability to understand his patient and to help them properly through cultivating his mind, through cultivating positive quality, positive human quality, and to apply very special, skillful means called meditation, prayers, or whatsoever. So I'm very happy and I rejoice in my heart to see that so many doctors are really to spend time with me or with other people to sit together for a week or even longer and to spend time just to try to understand the mind and to enjoy the presence of the timeless mind. I'm not talking here about the conceptual mind who try to always understand everything. I'm talking about the one which speaks now, which is behind my eyes and which hears through my ears, and so on, which is the origin of everything. And through combining those both activities, the relative and the absolute one, then one will be really a proper vessel, a proper instrument in order to help other sentient beings the way as Saint Francis emphasis and explain it, the way how Jesus Christ explained it too, and also the way how all the great bodhisattvas and yogis from the Himalaya also express it in their teachings and prayers. So we are very happy to see you all again very soon, and in the summertime we will have even a longer retreat, 3 weeks, on another Buddha aspect, which will be the Buddha of medicine, which is even more a more direct application or let's say use of relative and absolute skillful mean in order to understand the medical text properly and to be able to apply it the correct way, but also to be able at the level of compassion and love to be a presence and to be a support, to be what actually the patient needs from us, which is not only medicine, which is not only medicament, which is not only acupuncture whatsoever. What all the patients are hungry for is actually this timeless love, this timeless compassion, this boundless joy, and especially this peace. Like Jesus said in his teaching, I give you my peace, I leave you my peace, but not the peace of the world, which is rather more than just the absence of sound. So this is this peace, what we get through meditation, and this is this peace that we can share with our patient. And this is this peace which is actually really healing, deeply and truly the cause of suffering. See you very soon, and may the blessing of all Buddhas and the blessing of all Bodhisattvas which have ever existed always stay and be with you.